press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.
Hello, dear students. I hope that today you are all feeling very relaxed because your exams are over, right? And today you finished your language paper. I hope that you have all done very well. Today I am here with you to discuss your English question paper. So let's go with the question paper and the answers. Okay. So your first question, that is the 41st question. The child laughed loudly. The part of speech of the underlined word is. So, I have told you many times. See, when you are asked to name the part of speech, first of all, you should look at the underlined word. What work it is doing in that sentence, because we identify the part of speech depending upon its work in a sentence. Example here, the child laughed loudly. So you can observe here, loudly, it is an example for adverb, right? Why means the child laughed loudly. Loudly, it is telling us about how the action is going on. Right. Adverb is the word, it describes an action. Is that so? Right. Then here loudly, it is telling us how the children are laughing, how the children laughed, how the work is going on. So loudly is an example for adverb, and the correct answer is A option, adverb. Okay. So look at the 42nd question. Sudhir is dash MP and his wife is dash homemaker. The appropriate articles to be used here are, see, when you all know about articles. So articles are a, and the. A and an are indefinite articles. The, that is a definite article. So here in the 42nd question, Sudhir is dash MP. You all know that when the consonant and consonant sound comes, then we have to use what? A. When the oval and the oval sound comes, then we have to use an. When you are indefinite, then you have to use a and an. But here, what they have asked is, Sudhir is MP. See, observe the words pronunciation here. Sudhir is dash MP. So here the correct answer is an MP. MP. How it is sounding? We are not it is not sounding like that consonant. MP. It is sounding. It is giving the sound of a vowel, so that we have to use here and his wife is a homemaker. And the correct answer is C option. That is an A. So I repeat the answer. Sudhir is an MP and his wife is a homemaker. So she is a homemaker. So here we have to use, because here it is not definite. She is a homemaker, like that. So you all come to know, I think so. Answer is C option and A is the answer. So look at the 43rd question. 43rd question is about question tag. So here, Reena is leaving tonight. Reena is leaving tonight. It is in a positive way. Then you have to frame the negative question tag. That is one part. Reena is leaving tonight. In this sentence, you have helping verb. Is the helping verb. Then the correct answer is isn't she. See, look at the what? Look at the statement there. Reena is leaving. Reena is leaving. So here it is in the positive way. Then we have to frame negative question tag. Here we have helping verb. We have to use the same helping verb. Is negative. Isn't. Reena we use as she. Isn't she. Isn't she is the right answer. So option B is correct. 43rd option B is correct. 44th question. I dashed to my brother last week. The appropriate tense form of the verb to be used is. So options are given here. Writes, written, wrote, writing. So there, written and writing won't come because there is no helping verb before the dash. Is that so? Written and writing. Written is the V3 form, that is past participle. Writing is the present participle, that is V4 form. Without helping verbs, we can't use written and writing because there is no helping verb before the dash. And the question arises here, what we have to use, writes or wrote. So look at the statement. I dashed to my brother last week. Last week in the sense the work is already over, then I have to use the past verb. Then the correct answer is C option, that is wrote. I wrote to my brother last week. I have told you B and D it won't come because B it is in the V3, D it is in the V4. We can't use V3 and V4 form without the helping verb. There is no helping verb before the dash. Then we should come to the options A and C. A it doesn't come because it is not telling us about the present. C is the right answer because that sentence it is telling us about the last week which is already over. Okay. So look at the 45th question. After a long search, we found a hotel dash it was closed. The correct linker to be used here is. So linker means conjunction. Conjunction what it does? It connects, it joins, it links two sentences and two words together. Okay. So here after a long search, we found a hotel but it was closed. Observe the conjunction there. Observe the linker there. So you have to fix all those words and you have to think and you will get an answer there itself. After a long search, we found a hotel because it was closed. No, it doesn't come. So it was closed. No. Since it was closed. No. But it was closed. So 45th question answer is A option but. 46th question, look at the question. The correct prefix to be used to form the opposite of perfect is. So look at the option in, him and this. Here the answer is B option imperfect. Perfect, imperfect. See, prefix means you all know the word which is used before the word imperfect to frame the opposite. You all know that unperfect, disperfect, imperfect. No, it doesn't come and it sounds odd. So then the correct answer for 46th question, correct answer is imperfect. So look at the 47th question and it is asking you about active voice and passive voice. Machines are replacing the workers. The passive form of the above sentence is. So before converting the sentence from active voice to passive voice, first of all, you should look at the subject, verb and the object there. Machines are replacing the worker. So here the subject is machines, workers, object are placing, it is the verb. You all know that when you change the sentence from the active to passive, you have to follow some rules. The subject, in the subject place, we will put the object. In the object place, subject will come. Before the subject, by will come. And before that by, verb will be changed into past participle. And the given sentence, machines are replacing the workers. It is in present continuous then you have to use the formula that is are being or are being plus past participle. So this is the formula you have to use when the sentence it is in the present continuous. When the sentence is in the present continuous, you have to apply the formula that is object plus is being or being plus past participle plus object. Then the correct answer here is B option, the workers are being replaced by machines. So why I have used their are being? See, observe here, are being, because machines, see, workers are in the plural form. Workers, it is a plural, so that I have to use are being. So the correct answer is B option. The workers are being replaced by machines. Okay. So look at the 48th question. There was nothing we could do. It took most of the following winter to buy the trees. The infinitive in the above sentence is to buy. To buy, because infinitive or verb infinitive or to infinitive means there what will we find? To along with the present form of the verb. So there will be a to, along with that there will be present verb. Then the correct infinitive here in the given sentence is to buy. Okay. So 48th question's answer is C option, to buy. Look at the 49th question, and this is the most confusing part. I think you felt like that. I dash playing football because of the injury. See, observe the sentence there. I dash playing football because of the injury. So you all know that phrasal verb means it is a verb which is used with the preposition, right? So here they have given options there: gave in, gave out, gave away, gave up. And the correct answer is D option, gave up. See, give up, gave up. Gave up means to leave that, to just completely leave that. Okay. Example, I gave up that idea. I give up that idea. I give up that idea, it is in the present. I gave up that idea, it is in the past. So here the sentence tells you that I dash playing football. I gave up playing football because of the injury. Because of that injury, I left playing football. The meaning of that statement, it should be like that. I left that. I left that playing football. So the option D is correct here. Gave up. Gave up means to leave or to stop there itself. Okay. Look at the 50th question. The word that collocates with joint is. Correct option is B, account. Joint account. See, often we use these words when you go to bank. You will say like that. We have a FD that we have kept in the joint account. Joint. That word collocates with the word account. Joint account. So look at the 51 question. Raghu went to Mysore to meet his friend. See, here they have underlined the phrase there, to meet his friend, that should come as the answer. So you have to frame the question like that. The underlined phrase, the underlined word should come as an answer. Raghu went to Mysore. So here, first of all, when you are framing the WH question, you should observe. So there, what which WH word I have to use, which WH word. So to meet his friend means here he is telling the reason. When it is telling when we ask the reason, usually we use the WH word, that is why. To meet his friend, he is telling the reason, so that we have to use why. Why usually we use to ask the reason, to ask the reason for that thing. Okay. So here, first of all, why I have to use. Then Raghu went to Mysore. Went, it is in the past form. Right after the WH word, we have to place the helping verb. Went is in the past form. Then I have to use did here. Why did? After that, I will place the subject. Why did Raghu? Went will become go here because did already it is in the past. Why did Raghu go to Mysore? This is the correct answer. I have told you, when you are framing the WH question, you should look at the statement and you have to find out which WH word you have to use. So here to meet this friend, it is giving us the reason, then I have to use why. Did I have used because the statement is in the simple past. Right after the did, what will come? The subject. After that word, it should convert into present. Then 51st question's answer is C option. Why did Raghu go to Mysore? 52nd, 52. Could you please lend me your book? Yes, of course, you ask this things many of the times to your friends, right? The language function. The language function means what function it is going on, what it is conveying, right? So the correct answer is here B option, that is request. You request, please itself it indicates that you are requesting. See, observe the statement there. Observe the question there, observe the sentence there. Could you please lend me? Please, it indicates request. Then the answer is B option, request. 53rd question. The word which has one syllable is, you all know how you have to find out the syllable. So syllable means how many times you open your mouth, how many the sound what we produce. Here the answer is C option, true. True. Observe the syllable there, observe the pronunciation, observe the sound here. The word which has one syllable here is true, and the correct answer is true. C option. Okay. 54 question. In an official letter, respected sir is known as salutation. D option, salutation. So you all know that when you are writing the formal or official letter, you just begin the letter with respected sir, dear sir, like that, and that will be called, that will be the salutation. Okay. 55th question. Bridges are built dash the river. Correct proposition. Proposition means a position word which connects the subject and the object, which we come to know about the position. And the right answer here is A option, across. Bridges are built across the river. Okay. 56th. If I had brought my camera, we dash taken some photographs. We would have. That's it. So 56th question's answer is C option, would have. If I had brought my camera, we would have taken some photographs. Is that clear? Okay. So 57th question. How could a boy fight a tiger? Yes, of course, you all know that this is from the lesson A Hero. So when Swami's father tells him about the bravery of that boy, then he disagrees. Then he says, how could a boy fight a tiger? Yes, of course, this was said by Swami, and the correct answer here is C option, Swami. Okay. 58th question. When Swami saw something moving towards him, when he saw that moving creature, what did he do? So he cried out in fear. No, he didn't cry out. He hugged it and used his teeth on it like a mortal weapon. Yes, of course. He thought that the devil has come, his hand has come. Why should I wait? So that he came forward and he hugged it and he used his teeth like a mortal weapon. And 58th question's answer is B option. He hugged it and used his teeth on it like a mortal weapon. 59th question. Dr. Anil Agarwal, seeing the extent of Roma's injuries, admitted her immediately to the ICU without any paperwork. This shows that C option, he cared for life. Yes, of course, he is a good human being. Looking at Roma's injuries, he didn't make any paperwork or anything at all. Just immediately admitted her to the ICU because he gave more importance to life. He cared for life. 59th answer is C option. He cared for life. Baleshwar took Roma to the hospital with the help of a tempo truck driver. B option. A tempo truck driver who spoke Gujarati, he stepped out and gave a helping hand to Baleshwar to take Roma to the hospital. 61 question. Baleshwar shouted, let's go and help her. But nobody volunteered because you all know that the people of Mumbai were afraid of trapping, were afraid of getting involved. If they interfere in that matter means they will get some inconvenience. So 61st answer is A option. They were afraid of getting involved. So 62. Identify the activity in which the children of Rio and Medio were not involved. Observe the question there. Children, what did they do and what they didn't? Here what they are asking is what they didn't do, what they were not involved. The correct answer is D option, pruning the trees. Apart from that, they did all those things in that old man's orchard. They played under the trees, they built little fences, they plucked the flowers, but they didn't prune the trees. Here the question is like that. Mention the activity, identify the activity which the children they were not involved. They didn't prune the trees. And the answer is D option, pruning the trees. The line which suggests that the old man was a farmer is B option. He tilled the same land his people had tilled. This line, this very line shows that old man was a farmer. He tilled the same land. B option. Okay. 64th question. A piece of land in which fruit trees are grown is known as. So here give one word for. It is in your glossary itself in that gentleman of Rio in Medio. And the correct answer is C, orchard. A piece of land in which fruit trees are grown. Answer is orchard. 65th question. Baba Saheb Ambedkar was described as a symbol of revolt by, yes, of course, B option, Jawaharlal Nehru. He made that statement, he made a moving reference. He made a moving reference saying that Baba Saheb Ambedkar, he was a symbol of revolt. It is, this statement was made by Jawaharlal Nehru. Okay. So, 66th question. Mook Naik, Bahishkrit Bharat and Samata were the newspapers started by Baba Saheb Ambedkar. Mook Naik, Bahishkrit Bharat and Samata. These are the newspapers. 67th question. The doctors at the cancer hospital said, take him home, gave him the things he likes, indulge him. This means that the boy had not many days to live. So 67th correct answer is A option. The boy had not many days to live. Who is the boy referred here? Anant. 68th question. Anant astonished his guru because he was already able to compose his own tunes. Suppose Anant, even at the age of only 15, he astonished his guru because he was already able to compose his own tunes even at that tender age. This surprised his guru. 68th question's answer is B option. 69th question. Sketching came naturally to Satish as he had always been good at calligraphy. So, Satish, he was very good at calligraphy, so that sketching came to him naturally. 70th question. Satish didn't want to go to a new school because he was afraid of that everyone would make fun of his deafness. He could hear what others say. He couldn't talk freely with others, and the children outside, they were making fun of his deafness, so that he didn't want to go to school. So here the correct answer is B option. Everyone would make fun of his deafness. So 71. So we came to the poetry section. My dad knew his duties. His duty was, here poet Ruskin Bond, he said that my dad knew his duty. So his duty here was to build a tree house. 71 questions answer is C, to build a tree house. Poet's father was a dutiful son. When his mother asked him to build a tree house, He readily granted that. So 72nd, 72. Grandma learned to climb trees from her loving brother only at the age of 6. She learned this special skill from her loving brother, and the correct answer here is D option, brother. 73rd question. In the poem Quality of Mercy, mercy is compared to, see, observe here, mercy in the very first stanza, mercy is being compared to the gentle rain from heaven. 73rd answer is B option, gentle rain from heaven. Is that clear? 74th question. It is enthroned in the heart of kings. Here it refers to C option, mercy. Mercy should be seated in the heart of kings. Mercy should be enthroned in the heart of kings. Okay. So correct answer is C option, mercy. 75th question. Shall I think of your rock cut temples, epics in stone? The above lines depict that India is rich in. Yes, of course, here poet V.K. Gokak, he just wanted to speak about our mother India's glorious history, glorious achievements, and about all the positive things, right? Rock cut temples and epics, these things depict here that our country is rich in art and architecture. 75th question's answer is B option, art and architecture. Okay. 76th question. In the poem The Song of India, the poet wants to sing about, yes, of course, I have told you, poet V.K. Gokak, he wants to sing about the glorious picture of India. What makes us to feel very happy. He just want to sing about the Himalayas and the three seas. Here, wrinkled face and helpless child, beggar and leper, strikes and clans, for these three options, B, C, D, were asked by Mother India to poet to sing about that, but mother, poet he wants to sing about the Himalayas and the three seas. So 76th answer is A option, the Himalayas and the three seas. 77th question. His rundown shows have paper in them. This line suggests that the jazz player was poor. A option, poor. You all know that jazz poem too, it is telling us about the pathetic, poor, very pitiful condition of the jazz player who was a black man. Okay, so his rundown shoes have paper in them. This line suggests that the jazz player was very poor. A option, poor, is the right answer. 78th question. I have told you when I discussed previously regarding that board question paper, I told you from the blind boy you will get the phrase, you will get the beginning line, and they will ask you to complete the sentence. Here they have asked you, you talk of dash. You talk of wondrous things you see. 78th answer is B option. You talk of wondrous things you see. 79th question is from the Narayanpur incident. Right. Patil, the sub-inspector, wanted to help Mohan's family because he was a friend of Mohan's father. So Mr. Patil, he is the sub-inspector. He was a friend of Mohan's father. And the correct answer here is B option, a friend of Mohan's father. And the last question is, Hema Aziz gave her children the message that. The last question is from a great martyr ever cherished. Hema Aziz, she is the mother of that great patriot, that great martyr, who? Hanifuddin. So he gave her children the message that one's duty is the most important thing in life. This is the message conveyed by her when she used to go to her duty without excuses. That thing gave her children a message that everyone's duty, everyone, they should care more about their duty. That is the most important thing in life. So 18th question's answer is C option. One's duty is the most important thing in life. Okay. So I hope that you have all come to know about the answers of your question paper, what you have written today. I hope that you have written all without mistakes. Okay. So thank you. Let's meet in the next session. Thank you. Take care. Bye.